महावीर श्री महावीर श्री महावीर। महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम। परम शांति का यह संदेश, परम शांति का यह संदेश मानव को तुमसे मिला, मानव को तुमसे मिला। महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम। पथ भूलों को तुमने संभाला, पथ भूलों को तुमने संभाला। अहिंसा यह धर्म सिखाया, अहिंसा यह धर्म सिखाया। ध्यान योग को प्रथम बताया, ध्यान योग को प्रथम बताया। सहज सरल जीवन सिखलाया, सहज सरल जीवन सिखलाया। महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम। वर्धमान हो वर्तमान के, विश्व शांति उपदेश के। वर्धमान हो वर्तमान के, विश्व शांति उपदेश के। पार्श्वनाथाय नमो नमः, अरिहंताय नमो नमः। पार्श्वनाथाय नमो नमः, अरिहंताय नमो नमः। महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम, महावीर हो, महावीर हो, महावीर हो तुम। चित्त को निर्मल शांत करे, सार वही संसार हो तुम। चित्त को निर्मल शांत करे, सार वही संसार हो तुम। सहज ध्यान की चेतना में महावीर यह मंत्र हो तुम। सहज ध्यान की चेतना में महावीर
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's take a few nice deep breaths in to settle our attention. Keep our attention on the Sahasrara. Watch our hands, watch our attention. And once we start feeling the vibrations flowing in our hands, let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. So let's vibrate the water, putting a bandhan around the foot soak water if you've got the bucket ready. Shri Samudra Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's put our feet in the water and just settle our attention for a couple of minutes. Few nice deep breaths in and out. Let's put both our hands towards Mother Earth. With both our hands towards Mother Earth, attention on the Sahasrara. We request Mother Earth to please ground my attention. Please absorb all the negativity we might have absorbed during the day. Let's move our attention to the Muladhara. And here, Father, you who are Shri Ganesha, please establish your presence in our Muladhara. Please restore my innocence. Shri Ganesha, please teach me how to be humble in front of my mother. Establishing Shri Ganesha on our Muladhara, cleansing our Muladhara, helps to also nourish our left side, stabilizes our emotions, and calms our desires. Mother, I am the Spirit. Keeping both our hands on our lap, attention on the Sahasrara. Mother, please, let the prayers and affirmations that I say be established as positive neural pathways in my brain so that they can become the little lights of guidance of my spirit. Mother, please, let my spirit be the ruler of my brain. Keep our left hand on our lap and right hand towards Mother Earth. We'll move our attention to the right Muladhara. Shri Mataji in the form of Shri Kartikeya. You who are in our right Muladhara, we humbly ask you to remove all the negative tendencies within us. Please remove all behaviors that are not constructive to our spiritual growth. We bring our right hand on our lap and our left hand towards Mother Earth. Mother, please remove all the negative tendencies within us. Please remove all the behaviors that are not constructive to our spiritual growth. Let's bring our left hand on our lap, and our right hand on the second energy center, the Swadhisthana. Keeping our attention on the Swadhisthana. Which is the seat of pure knowledge, pure thoughts, and pure attention. Father, let the light of Sri Ganesha be reflected on our Swadhisthana and dissolve all the darkness and protect the gates of our Swadhisthana. Please protect us from our memories, from impure identifications we might have about ourselves. Mother, please establish pure thoughts, pure knowledge, and pure attention within me. Let's move our attention and our right hand to the Nabhi, the third energy center. Surrendering all our worries, all our emotions, Nice deep breath in and out. Mother, by your grace, you make me a peaceful person. By your grace, I know you look after everything. Mother, please remove my worrisome nature, all the stresses within me and the cause of the stresses, and any imbalances caused within me because of my worries, my mental worries, and the emotional worries. Mother, I know, Mother, verily, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. Let's just bandhan around the void. Mother, you are my Guru. I surrender to you. Mother, please make me my own Guru. Please establish discipline within me to be completely focused on my spiritual ascent of being my own master. Mother, I am my own Guru. And it's about 20 minutes we've had with the futsu. So let's wash our feet and get our feet out of the water. You can put the water aside or go flush it down. Try and keep your attention focused and centered on the Sahasrara. We will continue listening to the Mahavira Puja talk that we had started listening to on Monday.
A human is a living thing, so is to be preserved. Now these Jains are mad. I told you that they have gone to such a limit of vegetarianism that they try to save even the bugs, put the bugs in a hut. And the hut has got a Brahmin there. Now these bugs suck the blood of this Brahmin. And once the Brahmin is completely, I should say, sucked in by these bugs, they fall on the ground. Then they allow the Brahmin to come out and they give him a lot of dakshina, means they give him money as a reward for helping the bugs to suck his blood. This kind of vegetarianism is there. Beware of vegetarians. You see, even Hitler was a vegetarian. So you can imagine what sort of a vegetarianism it is. All these fads of vegetarianism and all that are not at all required. And that's what Mahavira showed in his life, that it is not at all important to bother about food, what issue. See, the whole theory of this vegetarianism has gone to such a nonsensical limits that I have told people that we should give up vegetarianism completely. Now also see the juxtaposition of what he wanted to do. If you do not eat proteins, you cannot fight bhoots. A person who has bhoots in him must eat a lot of proteins, not carbohydrates, but proteins, so that it can fight those left-sided enemies. But here it is, they have to be vegetarians. Now imagine there are left-sided enemies within them and they want to be vegetarians. Finished. How will they fight it? So all this is all, we should say, is pre-planned by the person who tries to sort of, we can say like this, that you see a person who tries to remove or we can say that the person who tries to make these lower animals live rather than human beings. You see, there are persons, this is the stupid thing they do. Must know that I cannot give realization to these worms and to these fishes or even to chickens. We require human beings. So all this has happened because of human beings going in juxtaposition of whatever is said. Like Christ has said, thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. And I have yet to come across a Christian who is not a Sahaja without adulterous eyes, whether it's a woman or a man. So we go just the opposite of what we have been taught. In the case of same thing happened, that Mahavira, what he tried to do was absolutely killed by these people who are trying to make this vegetarianism as a big religion. Also another thing was that this vegetarianism came into Jainism through one fellow called Neminath, who was a Tirthankar at the time of Sri Krishna. He was to be married. In those days they were married, not only but they were eating all kinds of meats. And so many lambs and goats came for the wedding of this man. So he felt that Uparati, we call it, he didn't like, he was disgusted, he was frustrated with that. With that frustration, what did he do? He said, I will not eat meat. And that's how vegetarianism started among Jainis. And that's how it's still going on. And these Jainis, I find, are the joyless people, absolutely joyless. They are so much fond of money, they run after the money and they go on behaving in such a peculiar way that you can't understand. I mean, they are human beings, but the way they behave, you cannot understand them. They are not normal people. So we realize that despite all that Mahavira worked out, still the people are supposed to be his disciples. They are Jains, and they are like this. So what we have to do now is to understand that in Sahaja Yoga we better not do something of that kind. Whatever you are told, you have to understand why it is so. You know the modus operandi, you know each and everything about Sahaja Yoga. You know the whole subject. So it's not proper for you to, in any way, to succumb to any such arguments or any such big talks or big advertisement and take to something that is wrong. It's very important. We are Sahaja Yogis. We understand the balance. Of course, I always say that Westerners, for example, maybe Australians also, should take more to carbohydrates because they eat a lot of meat. So they can take to carbohydrates. But that doesn't mean vegetarianism by any chance. I mean to compensate. And in India, I always say they must take to more meats. It's good to do them good. But in by no means I say that you just eat meat and nothing else. But a balance has to be found out. And once you strike it, then you'll be surprised that you feel so relaxed, so much better, so much enlightened, and the vibrations will flow much better than normal. So for food, you have to be careful. Same about with clothes, that you shouldn't go mad after a suit all the time, whether it's hot or cold or indifferent. What you have to do is to wear something that will suit you. Now, for example, in a climate like this, you may require a suit or something to cover yourself. But supposing you are in Ganpatipure, some place like that, where it's not so cold, not so hot, maybe it's dry. So what sort of a dress you should wear which is comfortable, that should be found out. And whatever you find out, that this is such a comfortable dress for us, you better do it. Because what I have seen, many, you see, it's a thing that whenever I tell you something, don't take it to the extremes and don't take a little bit of it. But when I tell you this thing, you must understand that whatever is good for you, whatever is your temperament, whatever is aptitude, you have to take something that will nourish that will improve you and give you a balance. So to balance yourself, if you think of Mahavira, you must think also of Shri Hanuman. Both these things are important. It's not easy to tell all about Mahavira in this short lecture, but I think I have quite connected him now with Sahaja, and you must have seen to it that how important he is and what an important role he plays. So may God bless you. Just thinking about Mahavira, it's impossible to keep it to the conscious mind. It's just going into the left all the time. Because I just in the car thought I better think about Mahavira. And since then it's all going towards the left. It's so difficult. But it will work out. May God bless you. Have some water. Terrible thing, this left side. Funny. I think if you have any problems, you must ask me also. Because this is the only time when we can talk about things. If you have any problems, you can ask me about left side. How to correct it, how to work it out, anything. Please ask me. Because you always get this problem. What's it? Can't hear it. काय म्हणता?
हात मध्ये सुईसारखं टोचतंय मला.
Huh?
लेफ्ट हात मध्ये he feels like the needles.
सुईसारखं
हां
सुईसारखं आतून बसतं.
हां.
Now, heart, as I told you, is a reflection of God Almighty, which is the spirit. So we have two types of heart troubles, as I told you before also. One is when you have overactive life, right-sided, and the left-sided is the lethargic heart, where you get angina and all that. Now, in your case, in a case where you feel there is something pricking you, that means it's a possession. If the hands are sort of pins and needles, then it's kind of possession. But it can be cleared out. Any other question?
Say something about left navi.
That's a different area though. Left navi comes from the relationship between a wife and a husband mostly. But a wife who is a complaining type, is very sort of all the time grudging, very nervous and bothers the husband, frightened and all sorts of things that they do. See, just sometimes they do it just to trouble the husband, but sometimes basically they are very left-sided, possessed women. And these possessed women give you this left navi. Any woman who feels the left navi, she must immediately understand that there's some sort of a horrible thing in her being which has to go out. So for left navi, you must take 2-3 candle treatment and try to respect your husband. Try to be kind to him. Because these spirits can also dominate. Not that they can make you very sly. They can also dominate. They have a way of dominating. So in any case, it looks as if a woman might look to be right-sided, but actually she's suffering from left navi and she's extremely dominated. In the same way, if the husband is not a good man and he tortures the wife and she feels unhappy about it and she's sorry about it, then also she catches the left navi. So in both cases, one has to understand that you get your joy, the source of joy is yourself, your own spirit. Doesn't depend on your husband or anyone. You are single that way. So you shouldn't worry about your husband. You shouldn't think how he treats you. You shouldn't bother at all about him. What you have to think is that after all I'm his wife, I should support him, I should help him. Whatever way he is, let him be as he is. Because he won't get corrected if I tell him. So the best thing is I better not tell him anything, let him do whatever he likes. And you clear out your left navi with candle. That's the way. By the way. All right, we'll get the children to wash my feet now.
Let's use our right hand and gently press on the right side of our brains, which is the left agya. Just listen for a couple of minutes. to the names, to the mantras of Shri Mahavira.
श्री महावीर के 21 नाम। ओम श्री वर्धमानाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री महावीराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ज्ञातनंदनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री निर्ग्रंथाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रमणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जयाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री तरवते नमो नमः। ओम श्री बहुरूपिणे नमो नमः। ओम श्री चामुंडाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अपराजिताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री पद्मावते नमो नमः। ओम श्री अमराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सिद्धाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री भैरवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विमलेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री मणिभद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ब्रह्मशान्तये नमो नमः। ओम श्री क्षेत्रपालाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री धर्मेन्द्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अनंगाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सर्वसहाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
So as we're working on Sri Mahabuddha last week, so that's dissolving our egos. Sri Mahavir, dissolving our superegos. Mother, I am the Spirit. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Crossing through the Agya, tension on the Sahasrara. Just go into meditation with a little poem, a song written by Shri Ravindranath Tagore.
We feel truly humbled at the magnificence of God's creation when we realize that our existence is but a speck of dust from His infinite stars that illuminate His universe. Songs of humble adoration for God's creation and His indescribable mercy that surrounds our lives fill our hearts with beautiful poetic expressions.
The sky, adorned with sun and stars, the universe, filled with the breath of life. In its midst, I have found my place, surprisingly awakening my song, since the primordial swing of time that rocks the world as the ebb and flow of the tide. I feel this as the pulse in the flow of my blood, surprisingly awakening my song, walking barefoot on the grass while going to the forest, surprised by the fragrance of the flowers, awakened the ecstasy in my mind. The gift of joy is spread all over, surprisingly awakening my song, straining my ears, opening my eyes. I have poured my life into the heart of the eternal flow, searching for the unknown in the midst of the known, surprisingly awakening my song.
সূর্য তারা বিশ্ব ভরা প্রাণ তাহারি মাঝ ভানে আমি পেয়েছি মোর স্থান বিস্ময়ে তাই জাগে জাগে আমার গান আকাশ ভরা।
Keeping our attention on the Sahasrara, we'll just say the third mantra, the third mantra of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's put our hands together and humbly bow down for the opportunity of this evening's collective meditation. And thank you everyone for your vibrational presence. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. And have a fantastic evening. I've just got a little song if people want to continue sitting in meditation for a little while. Otherwise, have a beautiful evening. Jai Shri Mataji.
जय महावीर
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 आज्ञा से हमको पार कराओ सहस्त्र कमल में हमको स्थापित कराओ
आज्ञा से हमको पार कराओ सहस्त्र कमल में हमको स्थापित कराओ
लोभ मोह माया से मुक्ति दिलाओ अपने शरण में हमको प्रभु आप ले लो जय महावीर
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 झूठे रस में झूठे रिवाज इन पापों को हम करते हैं त्याग
झूठे रस में झूठे रिवाज इन पापों को हम करते हैं त्याग
ईदानादि पे तुम ही बसे हो पार कराओ हमको प्रभु तेरा नाम जय महावीर
जय महावीर
जय महावीर पे सहजी बनाना हमको हर जन्मों में। जय महावीर,
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 जय महावीर।